Good evening or good morning. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great day. I am on here to see if our international brothers or sisters are up and would like to talk. Uh, if you're out there and would like to come on and talk, send me a message on Facebook and I'll get you on here. Hi, Dusk. Hi, Jeannie. So, yep, anybody wants to talk, this is for our international members. If you're up and awake, come on and talk. I know a lot of you are upset that you was not able to get in and talk a few times. So this is your big chance. Good morning, Pip. Hello, Sarah. Anybody that wants to come on, send me a message on my Facebook Messenger, and I will add you to the chat. Figured we get on here. It's funny. I have people send me messages telling me to go to sleep. So cute. Mike Heaslop. Sorry. So, yeah, if anybody wants to come on and talk, you're more than welcome to. Did you even sleep? Actually, so I work thirds now. I work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., so I slept during the day, and I'm up at night to keep my routine when I'm off. Love you guys, too, Sarah. Y'all be a good night. You and Alex have a good night's sleep. So anybody can come on and talk tonight. It doesn't actually have to be members of SFI. We'll have a good time and go from there. Hey, you know what? 10 people watching at 3:35 in the morning Central Standard Time, 9. That's not a bad time, guys. So a few updates. Get my list here. We have a tax update. All the taxes paperwork has been filed, and she is in the process of redoing the reinstatement paperwork. So that should be done relatively soon. So we should have everything good to go and sent back to the IRS no later than the end of September. Or we've been asked to give them time because obviously with COVID-19, we want to make sure we get that. We have IC 2019 investigation wrapped up. We got one more hearing to do, and then we will be completely done. Some of the AB members wanted me to make a statement on it. I will wait and see. See what they want to do. Christopher Boggs sends me, appreciate your dedication to Fleet Steve. 3 a.m. is too early for me. Live long and prosper, my friend. Get some sleep. You have a great night. Unfortunately, like I said, I work third shift, so, let's see if I can get Abner Sams to come on. He'll probably tell me I'm crazy too. So, but that's what's going on so far. Don't really have a good update on the database. We do know it is a core issue. I did get a report on that. It's a core issue, and it is being worked on. I'm hoping to get more stuff there. Scott Peter, hey, if you're on, why don't you send me a message and come on and talk about everybody about what JAG does. Be the first time I wanted to try to get on here early enough where I can catch some international members. So everybody that just don't know, Scott Peter is our Judge Advocate General. His job is to provide defense and help with paperwork as needed for any IG investigations. So if you have an IG investigation happen to you, Lord hope not, but if you do, Scott's the one that can help you prepare defense and other paperwork. I've tagged Richard Sams, your R20RC, see if he might come on. He might be at work. I'm not for sure. Glad not to be able. Yes, Pip, thank you. Because I tried sharing this in the Region 20 site and it does not allow me to share it for some strange reason. I do not know. James, if you would like, sir, why don't you? I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a. Why don't you send me a message on Facebook and I'll send you a link and you can come on and talk with us and tell us about your experiences in R20, how long you've been an SFI member and stuff like this. I'd love to have you. Oh, I got a message coming in from Richard Sams. I see the little three dots bouncing. Let's see. He's probably going to tell me it's too early, Steve. Go back to bed. Sorry, my friend. AM at work. No problem. Yeah. But he's at work, so he can't come on and talk to me. So would anybody else like to come on? Okay, that's fine. What time is it over there, Scott? Let's see here. Nine 40 a.m. Well, that's it's 3:40 for me, Central Standard Time. But I do my best, and people are 9:30. Just got to the office. Ooh, well, I'm off from the sheriff's office tonight. I go back in Wednesday night. I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday 1 week, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday 12-hour shifts. And this Monday, today, and Tuesday, I'm on duty at the fire station from 8 to 5. So that's it. Hang on. 3:40 a.m. Wow, that's dedication. So yeah, uh, I'm not somebody just sent me a message saying I'm not allowed to have a beard. I'm not allowed to have a beard. I can have a beard at the sheriff's department. I can't have one at the fire station. I plan on shaving my goatee in the morning. Thank you for the person watching to remind me. Always a pleasure. So yeah, right now SFI is doing good. Our budget got approved unanimously, 100% across the board. So our budget's good to go. Um, we're working diligently on getting new stuff put in for the quartermaster. We'll hang on 1 second. I'm reading a message that's come in so I can see what this person sent to me that she's typing. Oh, anyways, it must be a long message. But that's what's going on. We're updating stuff. We're working diligently on the database. I have the comp ops team. They are working on the members only section. Once you log into the database, you won't have to log into the membership by the members only section. It'll transfer over. Good morning, Ann. So what we'll do is we're going to put a lot of information in there. Now, for people that does not know, the virtual mini IC. That's funny. The virtual mini IC. Let me get to it here because I want to make sure I tell you guys everything. Starfleet members only. So I posted a couple hours ago about the virtual. Well, I did. There it is. All right. So we're announcing the virtual IC, save the date due to COVID. And so, guys, Baycon has not been canceled. It's been pushed to the end of the mid or early to mid November. With that being said, I was not going to wait to announce the yearly awards. We've already got the awards done. We're already having the plaques made. They're going to be awesome plaques. But we wanted to do this. So this will be the first time we've ever done a virtual IC. And it's basically, we're going to do this for not only because COVID-19, but it'd be nice to have people that cannot afford or for health reasons cannot come to an IC. So that's what our main goal is. Hang on one second here. Oh, hang on. Somebody sent me a message and disappeared. Let me see where it went. What the hell? Sweet. We're going to have Mark Logan come on. I believe Mark is the new Surgeon General for Starfleet. Please forgive me. I have a lot to remember to come to this organization because I mean, like I've got notes, everything. I'm sitting here. I've been making notes all night long. So it is what it is. But we wanted to make sure we can get everybody involved because some people cannot afford to come to an IC. An IC, the weekend pass, that's not really expensive. The Marine Mass is not expensive. 40 to $50 for a meal, but it comes with a lot. But it's. The thing is the travel cost. Sometimes, like plane fare. Like I was looking at coming to Belfast for R20's RC next year. And holy God, it is expensive as shit from the United States to come over there. Not only I have to have a passport, which I've got the paperwork and I'm working on that now, but I'm told it's like 7 to 9 months to even get a U.S. passport. So I'm like, God bless it. Let's see. Well, Richard, I hope you enjoy your day because I actually go on duty in 4 hours. So I set my alarm for 3-something, got up, and now I'm going to party with my international friends. We need to get some Coca-Cola members on here. I want to see some Alba members. Where's the Banshee babes at? You guys know who I'm talking about because you guys are the crazy people that I see that blow up my Facebook feed. And I know you're a Banshee babe. I've seen you posting there. Oh, hang on. I got to answer a message. Well, and then you should come on and talk to us. What's your excuse? Are you afraid of the little old CS? Are you afraid that the 1st Brigade Marines might come in and take over the Banshees? I don't know, man. Well, let's say, all right, I want to see some, all right, internet. I really am sorry. I'm sure I butchered that name. Send me a message on Facebook and send me a message. Let's get some Coca-Cola people. Let's get some international people. You guys all have to stay up late for me when I'm doing this. When I'm doing my normal one, it's like 4 a.m. John Hardy, I love him to death. That man is, every time I have a stream, he's there. It's like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So this time, I felt that I would set my alarm to get up and talk to you guys at a reasonably time. So if you're brave enough and you would come on and talk to the CS. No pressure. I mean, I'm not going to bite you guys. I mean, good God. So come on now. Morning from the XL USS Alba. Alba, hey, Ian, nice to see you, sir. Watching TV late last night. Yes, well, I go on duty in a couple hours. Got my portable radio, waiting for all hell to drop loose because it always does on Monday. So, if you're brave enough, send me a message, and we'll go from there. Come on now. Not brave enough. Way too camera shy. Come on, Pip. There is a Banshee at SFI. There has been on which talk. Look, I see all from the news. I can see you have Alba, Coca-Cola, and Merlin members chatting. See, I want to get you guys on here. Do not be afraid of the camera. I promise you. I'm actually arguing with a guy right now in Region 12 that's going to cause me to pull out what's left of my hair. Richard, you know exactly who I'm talking about because we discussed him in the AB meeting. Well, now I'm getting blown up on Facebook. So, come on now. Don't be afraid, Anne and Antoinette. I really said that again. Butchered that. I am so sorry. Please don't hate me for that. I sent Mark Logan the link. He's going to get on here in a minute as soon as he gets his daughter situated. Oh, snap. Yep, and here it starts. We're going to get a Banshee babe on here. And ladies, I'm not being sexist. That is what they're called. If you're on here and you don't know what the Banshee babes are, I'm not being sexist. That is their Marine fighting group that they have. They're called the Banshee babes. Come on now. I always love to argue with the Banshee babes. It's hilarious. Have nothing better to do. If I'm bored at work, I will get on here just to argue with one of the Banshee babes. It's hilarious. Usually I'll argue with O'Neill, and I usually never win. But like I said again, guys, you guys always, the international people, always staying up late to accommodate and view our live stream. So this morning I wanted to set my alarm, get up early, come on, talk to you guys at a normal time because it was the least respectful. Oh, snap. Is that who I think that is? Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have somebody, I think that's Mark Logan. I've never seen him before. Hello, Mark.
Hi, morning.
How are you, sir?
Awake just, and looking forward to, well, not looking forward to a day teaching my daughter schooling.
But are you a teacher too?
No, I'm a police officer.
Fellow police officer. There you go. I knew I like you. See, all of us cops got to stick together. At least this day and age.
Indeed.
So, how are things in the medical corps?
Doing good, really good. It's kind of eventually now catching momentum. So people are now can see that we're here, whereas I think before it was kind of like just left in the background. To rot basically for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's going well. There's lots of new people joining, lots of people show interest, which is really good.
That is outstanding because I know that I always felt that the medical corps was probably underutilized for years. I mean, they were there, but like you said, they were in the background, and not many people did things with them. And I'd like to see the medical corps grow into something substantial. And I know it's not the job to, nobody in the medical department should be given any medical advice, obviously, but that does not mean that you cannot be a source of information, and stuff like this. And I'd hope, hopefully in the future here, we can get the whole department where we can get them out live and not in the shadows like they've been for years. We like to get them up there on the front line and, have a good time.
Yeah, no, I mean, I completely agree with you. I mean, what we've stipulated to everybody now is, doesn't matter if you're a medical professional or not, you don't give out advice. I think over in the UK, you probably get away with it a little bit more than you would in the US, where we wouldn't get sued quite so heavily. I think certainly in the US, get hammered. So I've said to people, please don't. Even in private messaging, just don't do it. Tell them to go see a doctor, go to the hospital. We don't need to do that.
Welcome to Anne Grace from the USS Cucullin. She's one of those psycho banshee babes. You all got to be born.
Yeah, this is crazy.
So, Mark, where exactly are you from?
I'm from a small town just outside of Cambridge in the UK.
In the UK, okay. So, are you a part of the Scotland Yard?
No, I was not anymore. I've transferred out of the city. I'm now in a county force. Get promotion because you can't get promoted in London. There's too many people. So by coming outside, I got promoted, which is better for me. Better working hours when there's no pandemic around or riots.
And how's everything for you guys going over there with the pandemic? Is the cases dropping or are they increasing?
Basic crime-wise, robberies, etc., have dropped. Domestic violence has gone through the roof, which, to be fair, is understandable. When people are locked up together so long, tempers do fray. But domestic violence has gone through the roof at the moment, which it puts a strain on everybody with everything else going on.
Yeah, I know that. Florida. Go ahead, Anne. I'm sorry.
No. Here it's gone. Our infection rate has gone back up over 1, and they're talking about imposing restrictions again for a while because they've just imposed the face masks on all public transport from today, which is a little bit overdue in my opinion, but that's my opinion. But yeah, we're worried about a second wave.
Yeah, see, we have a state called Florida in the United States. It's in the southeastern side of the country, and they had 15,000 new cases in a day of COVID-19.
Yeah,
and
it's 23,
and it's all from Orlando and Tampa, which is the cities there that people travel through for the 4th of July, and it's 15,000 new cases.
Wow.
Yeah,
we're getting worried about 23.
I'll take 23 any day of the week.
Yeah, we're getting worried about them. But at the moment, we have capacity in our hospitals. But I mean, who knows if the second wave comes, because we've opened the pubs and restaurants here, and that was only in the last 2 weeks, and we've had scenes of absolute stupidity.
See, the restaurants here are only at 33%. That's the most. Yep. That's the most they're allowed in. And then like McDonald's, Burger King, Dairy Queen, burger restaurants is drive-through only. You can't go in.
Yeah, a lot of them here are the same, but it doesn't stop people, being stupid.
Like me and my daughter, we went to Applebee's, and I had just took off my mask for a minute because I had my nose was itching. I've got a mustache, and sometimes my nose itch. Well, the lady, I don't know what her issue was, but she tried to throw me out. Now, keep in mind, I just got off training with the department, so I had my service weapon and my badge on, and I was coming to eat with my kid, and she literally tried to throw me out. I said, look, she's like, well, you're refusing the state mandated thing. I said, look, I'm a cop. All I did was scratch my damn nose. I said, I come to eat for your crappy food that's going to cost me $70. I mean, just give me food. So, yeah, it was horrible.
No. So are you planning to stay up for the next, 3 hours until you actually go into work?
Absolutely. Hey, the CS never sleeps. You know why? Because I'm like on full throttle and Coca-Cola. And which is funny.
Listen,
they announced today in the supposedly what the lady at the gas station was telling me, it's going to be almost impossible to get a Coca-Cola for the next couple of weeks. I'm like,
stock up. We'll start a run on it.
I bought as much as I could get. I filled it up my whole hands full. I was like, give me these 6-packs.
You need to get the large ones.
No, my liver tells me I don't need to get the large ones. I have I've got a medical condition called diverticulitis, and I'm not supposed to have greasy foods and Not supposed to have this. Not supposed to have orange juice with pulp in it. Not supposed to have coffee. I love coffee. No donuts. You can't tell a cop he can't have a donut.
Oh my good God.
I love donuts. So long story short is I take about anywhere from 11 to 13 pills a day just to function as a normal human being. So my breakfast regiment will be pills. So.
You know, the banshee in me is saying they need to up the dose. Just saying, that's just the banshee in me.
Yes, I love this. If you guys have Coca-Cola over there, I would love care packages. You can send me care packages. That would be perfect because it would make my day so much better. So, did you guys see the notice about the virtual IC?
Yeah, the dates. What dates?
The Saturday, August 1st. So, and we put in the different times. Like for London, it will be at 7 p.m. Paris will be 5 p.m. Region 11 will be 5 a.m. So, I mean, we scheduled it where the bulk of the membership will be able to attend.
Perfect.
It's free to join. If you want to give a donation to help offset the cost for some of the stuff we had to pay for to get this going, it's more than welcome. There is no cost though. But we're going to have the opening ceremonies. We're going to have a chapter roll call. We're going to have Meet the Brass, the EC, and RC introductions. And if you have not seen me, that's your fault because I broadcast 2 and 3 times a week. I don't know why you haven't seen my ugly face yet. We're going to have the general session, IC 2021 informational video, a final mission. I'll be announcing the awards. And then if you've not been to an international SFMC muster, I would strongly suggest signing up for it because it will, some of you guys, especially like some of the people that's over there that's international, cannot come to the United States. Now, we've had a few people try to put on an international conference overseas. Like I know, was it
Region 20 did one?
An international conference?
No, we had the region conference.
Yeah, you had the regional summit. Like like Australia put they were going to put one on and they sent in a bid, and it was going to be $17,000 for the CS to get flown over there, be there for 4 days, hotel fare, all that stuff. And I'm like, that's not cost effective. $17,000, you're not even going to get that many people to come to Australia because of the price of the flight. And I mean, my flight alone, they were talking about it was going to be like $2,800. I'm like, that's retarded.
What?
And I'm like, it's just not cost effective. And I mean, now, especially with the COVID-19 coming on, it's like everything is expensive. Like I went to get a pound of ground beef the other day. 1 pound was like $12 now. And it's never been more than $6.
Yeah.
So it's incredibly horrid. But you know, it is what it is. It's the new normal. It's not going to go back to what it was.
Yeah, I don't like that phrase, new normal. I didn't like normal in the first place, but I mean, come on.
Well, you're on the Kakula.
What's new about it?
There's nothing normal about you guys. I'm just saying.
No, normal is overrated. It's also boring.
But
we all need to be doing things outside of boxes. There are no boxes.
That's true. I know I talked to Alan the other day, and I think he's getting antsy. I think he's ready to be doing some chapter events.
Yep.
I just kind of laughed. I said, man, I'd be glad to do something too. Makes sense, Sally.
Yeah, I think trying to integrate the new virtual reality that we're actually working with through COVID and trying to integrate that with our, reality when we actually are able to meet again, that might be a good compromise.
Virtual reality, so I can put on a headset and see Alan O'Shea. I don't think I want that.
I don't think he wants that either.
And you need to tell him he's got to hide his phone from his daughter better. His daughter hacks his phone all the time. I get on there. Alan O'Shea is posted. I'm like, they don't look like Alan. it's like hacked again. I'm like, wow. I said, my daughter don't even mess with my phone. And his phone gets hacked. Oh, yeah. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, my kids know better as well. They if the door to my sitting room is closed, I'm working. They don't even knock.
Oh, absolutely. My kids were bust in here. If you've been on one of my live
No,
streams or seen me, my kids just
I
come.
have.
Yeah, my kids come in like they own the place. I mean,
Yeah, no, I have.
yeah. I mean, that's just.
No, I've trained mine. Mine are trained. They
No.
know you don't come in if the door is locked or if the door's closed. If the door's closed, I'm probably on a con call or something. Today I'm off, but like I'm actually outside today, which is lovely.
What's the temperature like there?
It's actually, for us, it's quite balmy, but it's about 17 degrees.
It was 96 degrees Fahrenheit with the heat index of 106
Oh,
here Friday.
I would never survive. I would never survive that heat. Listen, look, I'm actually in t-shirt. I've got a t-shirt on. This is our summer. Now it's dull, it's wet, but it's our summer. You know?
Now I don't know, Mark, what's your uniform style? You guys wear like under our uniform. We have a ballistics vest. We were under our uniform top. So
over top.
So we have a t-shirt, and then I have a ballistics vest, and then I have my polo shirt that goes over that. 106 degrees. Let me tell you, it really shows how quickly you're fat, out of shape, and going to die of a heat wave. I can walk from my car to the jail to do paperwork, 10 feet, and I'm inside soaked.
Yeah, so pretty much. So,
Do you not get dry fit?
Huh?
Can you not wear dry fit? Dry fit t-shirts
doesn't work.
No, it don't work.
Does it not?
Not with body armor.
No.
Doesn't work.
Body armor. I don't know what they were, but like my body armor weighs about 12 pounds, I think. Level 3. Yeah, level 3 ballistics vest is about 12 pounds. Yeah, so when you strap it over, you've got straps that come under your chest, and mine's about that far from my belt line, and it comes over the top, and it comes around but it keeps the heat to the body. I mean, it's thick. I mean, it's supposed to protect your life, so you die of sweat. I've come home and I've taken my jacket off and my ballistics vest, and all you see is the ring of sweat, and I sit down for a minute, and it's that bad. It's horrible.
Oh my God. All right, that's it. We are never complaining about wearing our tack vests out airsofting again. Do you hear me? The rest of the Banshees.
Yeah, you Banshees don't know nothing. You just wait. Now, also, like, we had a...
I'm getting into trouble, so much trouble here.
we had on the fire department, we had a motor vehicle accident, and the car had caught fire. It's like 108 degrees heat index, and then you got the flames coming off the car, which could be anywhere from 5 to 2,000 degrees, and you have your full gear on, your face mask, your Nomex hood. You're talking that you could sweat off pounds. I literally, when we got back to the station, I took my boots and I dumped it upside down. It was sweat that was pouring out. Not water, sweat, because my suit's watertight. And so, yeah, it was horrible. That heat, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
And how long is that going on for?
The heat wave? I hope not long. I can't deal with this crap. This is the hottest it's been in like 3 years here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, crap. I see John Hardy's on. Good morning, John.
Good morning, John.
Troubles about.
It's not bad, but like, getting back to the new normal and stuff, I don't think it's ever going to go back to what it was.
No.
We are up to, somebody was saying on the news that we're up to like 2 million cases of COVID-19 in the United States.
Yeah, worldwide, they recorded the largest, incidence of infection just this last week around the world. So, what are we doing? Is it going in waves? Is it going round and round and round the globe? As one set of restrictions are eased? We haven't even made a dent in eradicating it.
No, we haven't.
We're just trying to control the spread.
And they're sending the kids back to school. They're sending kids back to school and saying, don't worry about it. It's not going to be a problem. Are you stupid? You have to be stupid.
Yeah, no, it's going
to be a real problem. There's no way. Like my daughter's high school has about 2,000 kids in it. It's a big school. There's no way you can maintain 6-foot distance in that school. And they're talking about closing down the cafeterias and walking out and handing them sack lunches. What are they going to eat? No. They can't go outside. They have to wear a mask. It's really getting to the point where I don't think they're taking the safety of the children into consideration. The Secretary of Education is like, well, they're fine. It's not gonna affect them. Are you stupid? You must be. If I could ever talk to this woman face to face, I'd smack them. Yeah. So look, Eric Willett said in the United States, it's 2 million cases and 130,000 deaths.
I just looked on the World Health thing site, and it's 3,400,000 cases US, 337,000 deaths.
Oh, then that's updated numbers then, because what I see was not that much. But
yeah, no.
I've had my COVID-19 test done. They stick it in your nose and they rub your brain, and it's a sensation you'll never forget.
Yeah,
oh.
It is. It's not pleasant having it done.
No, it's
not. I've had 3
now.
You've had them 3 times?
Yeah. 3 tests, and
I've had 3. Yeah. Horrible. They're about this long, whatever you want to say about that long, and that's all that's sticking out of your nose, and is what the nurse holds on to when it shoves up the nose canal.
Yeah, it reminded me of Total Recall when he was actually taking the thing out of his nose. Do you remember he was actually taking out the tracker? Yeah. And that's exactly what it reminded me. I expected it to come out on the stick when she took it out.
No, if I was pulling that out of my brain, I'd have had a massive stroke. There's no way. Is that the Triple Whisperer, Anthony Rumpel? No, that's not the Triple Whisperer.
Anti-Raytorn. See, I can't see comments here because I'm actually on a mobile device. So
a mobile device? Oh, I love how you guys talk over there. It's so cute.
No, it's not. It's an iPhone. Bloody hell, it's an iPhone. What's left of it?
Okay. What's O'Neill's first name? The Banshee girl.
Sharon.
Oh, Sharon.
Sharon. Okay. So she keeps teasing me. I can't remember right, but she keeps teasing me. She's like, when you come over here, you're gonna leave with a wife. I'm like, I do what? She's like, when you come to Ireland, you're gonna leave with a wife. I said, why? She's like, we're gonna find you a good Irish woman to marry. I'm like, no. I've been married twice. It won't be a third time.
Well, in fairness, now, if Sharon says she can find you a wife, she certainly can. She's gonna kill me for that one. But yeah, why? Why would you do that to him, Sharon?
Well, see, my family is descended from England and Scotland, and my first wife was Irish, and we didn't mesh. It was like a total opposite. It's like she would try to kill me, I'd try to kill her. Domestic violence. One of us was going to die. And she's like, well, we'll find you a good Irish woman. And I just thought back to the first wife. I'm like, oh my God.
First of all, good and Irish woman. 2 words. Never in the same sentence.
Wait, aren't you at Ireland? Where are you at, Anne?
Where am I? I'm Irish. I'm absolutely proud to be Irish, but I'm a bad Irish woman. I'm proud of it.
Well, you heard it first.
Who wants good?
You heard it
Who
first.
wants good? Good is boring.
Jesus Christ. All right, wait a minute now. I know this is Trek After Dark. Let's not get that dark, though, Anne. Come on now.
No.
I don't have Hooper on here right now. If I had Hooper on here, it'd get really interesting. But
yeah, pat him on the head and send him home.
Don't. No. He's I've known Brian Hooper. Yeah. I've known Hooper for 14, 15 years. We were in school together, and he started up the Constellation, and he had a blood disorder and he had to leave. So I took over. So I ain't seen him in forever. Well, he was arrested, and it wasn't his fault, and he beat the case, but he was arrested and brought into my jail. And so there he is sitting in handcuffs, and he's just smiling and happy. And I turn the corner, and he's like, well, hey. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? He's like, well, you know how the judge told me to go get my stuff? I said, yeah. He said, well, the bitch had me arrested. I'm like, are you serious? And he said, yep. He said, but I'm here. I'm going to have fun, and I want a peanut butter sandwich. I'm like, dude, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. I ain't making you shit. You can eat in the morning. So, yeah, I actually, it was really interesting booking my best friend in. And then a couple weeks after that, I booked my mother in. My brothers wasn't happy about that one, I'll just say.
No, that's funny.
They're
That
like,
is
why'd
funny.
you book mom in? I'm like, because she was brought to the jail. And at that time, I was a jailer. I had to do my job. So, like, it's funny because when I walked past the female pod when I was still a jailer, you could hear my mom there talking about my baby boy. I used to putter his ass when he was a baby and put baby powder on it. And I'm thinking, well, I ain't going to get no damn respect from anybody in this fucking jail now. So every time I'd go in there for like med pass and passing medications or bringing breakfast, they'll come up there like, hi, baby Stevie. I'm like, I'll put you in the hole. Say it one more time. You're going to go the hole. So, yeah, it's funny. You booked your friend in, book your mom in, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, well, it is mandatory for every mom to embarrass their kids.
She has pictures in her purse.
I have video
of my naked fat ass as a kid in the bathtub.
Yep, I have video.
I have. She's got me in a Star Trek onesie running around with no diaper on. Got a picture of that? Yeah, that's attractive. And so she showed like the girl I was dating after right after I get divorced from my second wife. And my mom she sat down and pulled out the damn pictures like they were going out of style. I'm like, how the hell do you have these? I don't remember these. And so, yeah,
you're not supposed to remember them. That's the whole point. From a mother's perspective, from the day you are born, she has an obligation to have these embarrassing pictures.
Oh, I know.
And to have them available.
I do it to my kids
for multiple use.
I do it to my daughter. My daughter's over the years has sent me some like stupid videos and stuff, and I share them everywhere. And she's like, I can't believe nobody wants to date me. Good. I don't need you.
No, I can't. I keep my powder dry. So when my oldest son got married, he was 29 when he got married a couple of years ago, and literally I saved them for literally the stag night and then the wedding, and videos were posted.
Wait, what's the stag night?
Yeah, it's their last night of freedom. It's where all their best friends get them together and actually tie them to the nearest lamppost naked. And if they're sober enough to remember that, then they're too sober.
Well, here in the United States, we call that a bachelor party or a bachelorette party.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We call it a stag night and a hen night as well.
I don't remember anybody ever being tied naked to a phone pole, because where I live, it probably won't be a good thing, because you might be like, somebody might be coming up trying to run.
Yeah, no, there have been a few very nasty incidents, but an alternative to tying to a pole is actually wheeling them in a wheelbarrow down the main street at 4 a.m.
Okay, so when I was, God, how old was I? 19? I think I was 19. I just turned 19. I had lost a bet with a couple of the guys I played football with. It was a Friday night, very busy in town, and I lost a bet, and the bet was that I had to run with boxers on, covered in green jello, down Park Avenue, which is one of the busiest roads in our town. I did. I was arrested and taken straight to my father's house. So you
really were Bart Simpson in a former life, weren't you?
No, that's
I seem to record. I seem to recall Bart Simpson being arrested for something similar.
No, he was skateboarding butt naked with his doodle out. My shit was covered in difference. My daughter is Bart Simpson reincarnated. That's what she is.
I knew I had to come out somewhere.
Well, get me started.
Aren't you absolutely great? Aren't you absolutely delighted, Mark, that you've joined today?
Yeah.
Sorry, it sounds like we're actually excluding you. We're not. We're waiting for you to come in and share your story.
Mark, if you don't,
screen, I'm in the middle, so I could just.
If you've never talked to a Banshee babe, they've never shut up. So you just have to jump in there, or you'll never get a word in.
Nope.
It's entertaining.
Exactly.
You should get more. You should be on there with a lot more Banshee babes. It gets a lot more interesting and a lot more perverted. Just saying. No deal.
I don't want to get married again. I've had two as well. I don't need any more.
Well, Yeah, no.
Yeah, I've had one, and I don't want to do it again. I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm absolutely fine. Thank you
If
very
they
much.
if they said early death and buried alive or get married, I'd be helping myself into the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be digging that hole for it. No, for me. Sorry.
Wow, that's interesting. You know, I haven't seen Sharon online in a while. What's she doing?
She's still working, and it is Monday over here. So, hi, Sharon. You're gonna hate me for this. I'm actually the quiet one. She's
She's the loud one. Yes, ma'am. I know that. And I've only been on one video chat with her. Believe me, I can tell you.
we did have a day out on Saturday. We went for a little bit of a road trip, and we had a picnic, and it was a really good day. I really enjoyed it. I was supposed to buy a new gun, but I didn't. So I'm waiting to see one that actually speaks to me. The gun I was actually thinking of buying didn't speak to me. So
A gun. I'll tell you a good gun to buy. Here, let me grab it. I'll show you. My service weapon.
yeah, no. Oh no, this is actually gun porn.
You mean
No,
a real? Not
My-
an
No,
airsoft.
it's not. It's airsoft. It's airsoft.
Oh, airsoft. Okay, well, I
Yeah.
would say a good
Yeah,
gun.
no, I still want to see the real thing. Oh my god.
It is
That
a.
is so cute.
It's not cute. It's a 45 caliber Sig
I
Sauer.
know, but it's cute.
What do you mean it's cute? It packs a hell of a punch for being cute.
Yeah, it's 45, but I mean, it's
The best
beautiful.
gun. The best gun I have ever owned is a Sig Sauer P320 Law Enforcement Edition. It's just like a Glock. You can dunk it in mud and sand and water, and it'll still fire.
It'll survive anything.
Yeah, when you take it apart, there's 4 pieces. That's it. Not like my Colt 1911 where there's like 9 pieces you have to disassemble, or my AR-15 where I had the whole table with parts coming from my rifle. So
Yeah, we have the
You
same.
have a Colt 1911 as well, but it's airsoft. So
yeah,
but
Anthony, gun on
cleaning it,
Facebook.
you do
Gun on
have to.
Facebook. I'm a police officer. Gun on Facebook. It's all right. I know how to use it. I promise. Nerf gun. Yes, Eric,
Really?
I get that.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know how to use it. I think I got it out of a Cracker Jackal box, though, man. I think they just give it out. They just give it out to rednecks here. You can go anywhere and buy a gun now.
I want to be a redneck.
No, you ain't.
No comment.
Wow. Woo! Hello. Africa.
just for the guns. I just want them for the
Well,
guns
I'll
because they
tell you
know I
what.
love guns.
You got to have the accent for a redneck, because I've got a friend of mine who's on my fire department. He's from New Zealand. He's got a strong accent. Every time he applies for a gun,
Such a cute accent.
every time he's applied for a gun, he's denied. Like automatic. Yeah, he's applied 19 times, has been denied 19 times. And he's not a felon. He works, he pays his taxes, but he's a legal immigrant right now. He's got a green card, and they will not approve him to get a firearm. He asked me, he's like, Steve, why won't they let me have a firearm? I said, I don't know. I don't work for the federal government. I said, maybe your fire engine red hair and your short little miniature statue that looks like, the Keebler elf, maybe people are afraid of that. I mean, he's 4'11".
Ouch.
I mean, he would need like a pea shooter this big just to be able to fit in his smaller hand. But yeah, he's applied 19 times, been denied 19 times. It's hilarious.
Did you, Mark? Do you carry weapons, or did you carry weapons?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
do you have?
We have the same SIGs or Glock or H&K normally, but we don't carry them as regularly as the Americans do. Same pretty much most of the UK.
We go everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah,
When I'm
Well,
off
we do-
duty, my weapon's with me.
yeah. So we leave ours at the police station.
All right. So you have a lockup over them.
So what,
Yeah.
you guys don't wear your weapon on your duty belt when you're going out on patrol?
Yeah, we do. But when we're off duty, they're locked up in the armory at work. They don't come home with us.
Oh, no.
They have an armory.
This baby
Ooh.
belt, this baby belt. This is my off-duty holster right here. This thing goes wherever I go. My trunk of my car has my AR-15. and it has my 12 gauge door what we call a door breacher. Is when we're trying to make entry into our house, and I mean, Mark knows what I'm talking about. If it really has to, we need to do it quickly. Instead of using the door ram, we'll blow the hinges off. So I've got the 12 gauge shotgun, the door breacher, and you pop open the trunk of my car, and they're mounted on the hood.
Oh wow!
I'm just your average redneck with firearms.
Now you see, that's gun porn right there.
Yeah,
they have them mounted in the car.
Oh, yeah.
It's really?
Well,
we are so like
my duty.
Oh no, you can't be having that. You might hurt yourself. You can't be having that. Like even the guards here, like we have a special group of guards who can carry weapons. Other than that, they're not armed.
Well,
it's
like my duty car, I have my department car. I've got my console with my laptop and my radios, and right on the right side of it's where my AR-15's mounted, and then behind me my shotgun's mounted in between the seats, mounted on the cage window. So no, if I have to pull you over and you're gonna open fire on me, I'm gonna have plenty of ammunition to kick your ass. Just saying.
You see, this is. I need something like that for going up to Spec Ops. I'm just saying.
No, you need a Nerf gun. Is all you need. Something with padded bullets. But
we actually did. We had a Nerf gun war at one of our Christmas parties the last 2 years, and I was cleaning out my shed, and I found 30 different sizes of Nerf guns in a bag, and I'm going, well, where are all the bullets? I
did tell Sharon and I did tell Robbie, if I can come to Belfast, we're going to have a round of airsoft, and I'm going to show you what I told him I would show you what an American serviceman, because I was in the military. I'm going to show you guys what we know, and I'm going to kick all of y'all's asses. It's going to be one against the entire group.
Oh, I absolutely admire the fact that you're willing to try. But
really.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because I know what's going to happen.
Of course, I told Sharon. I said, I'm going to spank all of you guys and send you home. And of course, Sharon took it the wrong way. I'm like, Sharon, I'm going to bed. It's too early for this shit. I can't go. And she's drinking a glass of wine and she just smiles. I'm like, bye.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
But
yeah. You just keep running around and you're just going to go home tired.
Bad. Remember us if the United States ever gets invaded, it's the rednecks that's going to kick ass. You got to remember that.
Yep. Absolutely. And we'll all be cheering you on from the sidelines after we stop pissing ourselves laughing at you.
Wow. That's hilarious. But no, we've got. I think there's more rednecks than there is the U.S. military. Sadly, I mean, like in Texas, you can't go anywhere in Texas and people not have guns. I've got a friend down there, and he's got a Colt revolver, one of those drop leg holsters from like the cowboy days. He's got that. That's what he goes around in Texas. He's got a huge farm, and I mean, he's got like close to 400 acres. So he does that. I just sit in my bunk. James, I love that.
But the question is, does he have road frontage? Otherwise, nobody's interested.
No, to get out to his house. To get out to his house probably takes about 2 hours, and then it's a mile and a half to a driveway down to his front gate, and then from his front gate all the way back, 400 acres is his. It is beautiful.
That sounds great.
I
have no clue distance and space. I'm out of there. It's a lot, isn't it? It's big.
It would probably be about the size of London, if not more.
Jeez.
I mean, he can fit an entire full size city on his property, and it's beautiful. The sunset's out there. If I ever retire, I'm moving to Texas. But it doesn't snow there where he's at. It's always hot year round. That's the only downside. But it is what it is. So,
you're kind of used to it now.
He is. I wouldn't be. I'd be going crazy.
Yeah, I can't.
I couldn't
I
do
can't
that.
imagine the heat that.
Yeah,
You know, a heat wave here is anything in the 20s.
I'm there. Yeah, that's right. You guys are Celsius, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything from 80 to 106 Fahrenheit is a heat wave here.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's
I
more like
couldn't-
65 over here.
I couldn't cope.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I can't do Celsius. There's no way. I had a friend of mine that I haven't talked to in years, but she lived in Germany, and I think they did Celsius there too. And she was trying to tell me how that was, and I was trying to convert it. I was like, "What the hell what is it?" She's like, "Well, in Fahrenheit, it's like 83 degrees." I'm like, "Well, that's fucking hot." She's like, "Well, it's not here. It's actually comfortable." I'm like, "Yeah, nope, not here. We can. It's so hot that literally you can go out on the blacktop. You can crack an egg, and it will cook the egg on the blacktop. That's how hot it's been."
Yeah.
But it's all right. I mean, we've got COVID-19 virus. We got methed out alligators. We've got now we got heat waves, and the earth is cooking.
Okay, I'm losing signal, I think. Sorry.
Nope,
Did you
there.
say
Well,
alligator?
I think, are you back?
yes, I never left. You just froze.
Did you say meth alligators?
Yeah. So we somebody was flushing meth down south, and it got to where one of the I guess some alligators ate the meth, and it was on the news down here. It's something about. Let me see if I can find the article. Meth alligators. I kid you not. I read it online. Let me see if I can find it. I about died laughing. I'm like, that's typical. We had the virus, now we got meth alligators. Meth.
Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, it's in meth gators. Tennessee police were in Flushing drugs. So it's on NBCnews.com. July 16th of 2019 is when it happened.
Blimey.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to hell in a handbasket.
Big time. Yeah.
But I know you've got stuff you got to get ready for, and I've got to start getting me a shower and get my gear ready. So,
Full work to do.
everybody, I would like to thank everybody coming in to talk with us. This is Fleet Admiral Stephen Parmley with Surgeon General Mark Logan of Starfleet Medical. As always, everybody have a blessed night and live long and prosper.
Cheerio.